Today we are heading to the East Coast and we're going to do the Statue of Liberty. So anyways, what inspired me to do this is last week, not that long ago, a few days ago, I was in New York City and I got to take a boat ride and go look at the Statue of Liberty. Cool. Been there before, love it. So we're going to start off with its head. So his head, it's a her. It's a lady. It's a Statue of Liberty lady. Lady Liberty, another word for it, yes. All right, so we're going to start with its head. We're just going to make like an oval head, but we will round it more. Okay, oval. Now, we're going to go down the middle. And let's see, we'll probably come about here for the eyes. And this will be the nose, okay? Now, as you can see, the jawline is very strong. So we're going to make this strong, make it flat on both sides. And then it's going to come, this is going to be sharp. Okay, little Sharpie McSharpers. Statue of Liberty is, especially for the immigrants, that was just a sign of like, we've made it, yay! Okay, for the nose, I'm just gonna make a little V right here. Boop, 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 boop. And for its bridge of its nose, I'm gonna go up and over like this. And its eyebrows are, let me see, this is the hair. Eyebrows, yeah, so we'll do the eyebrows are just gonna come up and over like this. Right on top. I know it's looking real funky right now. We're just gonna make this work. Eyebrows. And then mouth, we're just gonna make a line across the middle right here for now, okay? All right, let's erase that's just the center line. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. You know what? I might actually curve these a little bit, just a smidgy. So I'm still having that V here, but we're just gonna make this more round, like curved. And now we'll do the eyes. I just made little almonds in there. Bloop, bloop. And we'll make another almond over here. Good job. And then for the lips, we're just gonna make two arches. And then a smaller bottom lip right down here. Okay. Oh, she's looking good. I love it. So then this is going to be the hair. So it's going to come in the middle. We're going to make it kind of like two buns. They look like two little rolls right here. So we can just a touch of erase in there before we put the lines. So on July 4th, 4th of July, 1884, sorry, a little 100 years off, France presented Statue of Liberty to the United States. It still was over in France and they had to ship it over. It took like 2 years to disassemble and dedicate it in the United States in 1886. But in 1884, it was like, dun, 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 dun. They're like, this is a gift of friendship from us to you. So they built this all in France. But it was disassembled. And it was in 350 pieces. They're like, put it all in crates, shipped it to the United States. Yeah, Yep, that took a long time. And now it stands in the New York Harbor. All right, cool little face there. All right, so now we're gonna get its neck. Its neck's really thick neck. Of course it has to have a thick neck because it's holding up its head. Okay, so we've got its neck here. Now we're going to do the crown. So from the bottom where its feet are up to its crown, it is like, how many stories? 15 stories high. That's how high it is. And inside, there's a whole flight of stairs. 354 steps. Bloop, 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 bloop. How do I know this? I've stepped every single one of them. Bloop, 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 all the way to the top. I gotta walk out over, look out the windows, and then go bloop, 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 all the way back down. And yeah, my mom might be watching this, and she was afraid of heights. She's a little scared, little bit scared there. It's okay, Mom. It's okay. It was a little scary. It was exciting, actually. It wasn't scary. Anyways, okay, so we're just gonna make the rainbow on the top. Now, and this is where the windows are. So we're gonna put the little windows in here. You'll just Sharpie them in. Now, after 9/11, they closed off, and people are not allowed to walk up there anymore. I know, so sad. But you can walk at the base. There's like they made like a huge pedestal down below, like stories high, where you can go and walk around it there. There's helicopters flying around. We were on a boat and we got to go there. It was really cool. Okay, so now this is the windows. Now at the top part, we're just going to make another rainbow at the top, the little rim of its crown. And can you guess how many rays of metal are coming off of its head? Psh, don't look. If you guessed 7, you were correct. Yay! You did good. All right, now we're going to do 7. 7, why 7? 7 represents 7 continents or 7 seas. So we're going to start with the first one. First ray. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. I think I did this wrong. Well, anyways, even it out right, because I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have like spread them out a little more, because that is funky McFunkers. Let's see if we can spread this a little bit more. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so underneath the chin is just a little line where the under part is, and then a line here. There you go, under the chin. So on its shoulder, right here, this is like the drapery coming, and this is a little piece. So it almost looks like a little hot dog. Got a little hot dog right there on its shoulder. It's supposed to be like a ring, and then this is a piece of material right there. Okay, hot dog with the top. Now we're gonna go across the shoulder, and this is the material coming down, and this part is gonna come bloop, bloop, bloop. And we wanna make it look like it's material, so we are making lines up like this. Okay, that's like it's material going down. And now we have a little material down here. And this is its shoulder coming right out of here. So it right here is going to come out here. Boop. Her little shoulder here. All right. You know, we get to finish off the hair because that looks really weird right now. So she's got another piece of, looks like another roll. Let's finish off a roll. We're going to put another roll over on this side. A roll here, some lines. And then we have ears. Bloop. Now it's coming along. And now it's almost like the hair is represented down here. So we have 1 line, 2 line, and then this one's gonna go across. So let's pretend like the arm's up here. And then we're gonna have 1 line, 2 line, 3 line. Okay? That looks good. I concur. All right. So now we're going to make all this drapery coming off of here. I just looked at a picture of Statue of Liberty and I did my best. I always draw on airplanes, and so this was what I drew on the way back from New York City. I thought it was quite appropriate. As I'm saying, goodbye, New York. Goodbye. My husband had to go there for work, so I was the little stowaway. Here we go. Line, line, and these are like the crease lines coming up. Okay. So now we have This is a piece coming off of it. I'll go down. All right. I concur. All right, so now we got its dress. So it's kind of drapey. So we have one little droop. Another little, oh, I think I made that way too long. Because it's kind of come down to here. So it's going to come up, a little droopy, and then this part will go down. Yep, so it's almost like whoop, and this is going to come all the way up. So it looks like material down and up. Everything's just like draping off of her. And this will go across here, and it's going to go in and out. And make this go up. So the reason why you make it go up, see how it looks like there's like a shadow, because it's just the draping over. You don't have to color this in, I'm just showing you so you can see where like the under part is. I should have put this over like this and colored it just to make it look like it's all draping. See how it's all draping? Okay, oh, what else do we know? Oh, this is so good. Oh, darn it, I forgot to get a copper. Let me go get one. Okay, I've got 2 pennies here. So the outside, the skin of the Statue of Liberty is like putting 2 pennies together. That's how thin it is. That's it. Just 2 pennies together. Also, the Statue of Liberty used to be a nice brown copper color. When it arrived in New York City, this is the color it was. It is now this color. It took about 35 years for it to start changing. It was this. Why it changed is the weather oxidation changed it. All that, the water and the sea salts and the air and sun and everything, it changed it into a green color. So it originally was this, and then it changed to that. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. All right, I'm wondering, wonder if we left this outside for 35 years, if it would change into that. Probably, right? Okay, fun fact. I love fun facts. And they called it the skin. All right, so let's see. Let's do its arm. Ooh, that looks difficult. We got this, right? Okay. It's loopy. And it's going to have its arm come up. Arm. I'm having it come, it's coming in just a little smidge and then coming back out just to make it look like it's an arm. And then this is its, I think it's finger. This is like its thumb right there. And let's see, we're gonna have it come up like this. Maybe it's gonna come down because we need to get that flame in there. All right, that's pretty good. Decent, not bad. Could be better, not bad. Maybe I made the thumb too high. All right, so this is the torch. It's holding a torch. All right, and I'm putting little decorative pieces, circles on top here, and this is the flame. Oh, you want to know something cool? Statue of Liberty can sway 3 feet during winds, and then the light up here can go up to 5 feet. It can sway. It's built that way, so it can handle storms. All right, we're going to get its... All right. And now we want to put its fingers, so we're going to put little hot dogs right here. 1 hot dog, 2 hot dogs, 3 hot dogs. We're racing the hot dogs. So it's her hand is reaching around it. Trying to tweak this to look more like a hand here. Okay. And then it's got this little decorative thing on the bottom, which we did not do. Let's do that. So it's like a little hot dog. Here's a small hot dog, bigger hot dog, and then a little dot, a little piece on the end. All right, you can make it how you want. It's kind of like this. And little outfit coming around here. And I just put some lines in here to make it look like a shadow. And we're gonna just put some lines in here, crease in here, crease, crease. And this is the bottom of the shirt. Okay, I concur. And then now we're gonna bring this in, bloop, bloop, make some lines in here so it comes down. Okay, I think that looks good. I like it. All right, you know what? I did not make this go far enough out. I apologize, guys. Look at this. I realize I shortchanged the crown. It's supposed to come all the way out here. My goodness, I thought something looked odd. So look, we're gonna bring this out here. So you wanna extend this a little bit. That was my bad. Okay, and then we're gonna extend this up here. Oh, this is gonna make it look better. So I'm just extending this crown up here. Oh, that looks better. And then now, so we've got the, okay, that works. Works. Oh, what else do we know? Oh, the guy that created the Statue of Liberty, his name was Gustave Eiffel. Does the name sound familiar? Think of French, think of Eiffel. Yes, Gustave also created the Eiffel Tower in France after he did the Statue of Liberty. Pretty darn cool. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and inside, so this is all hollow, like it's hollow. It's just like a shell, a skin. But you're like, what keeps it up? There's 4 huge iron columns inside. So they've got the stairs, bloop, 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 to the top. There's also 4 large columns, like iron columns in there. And it's connected to the skin to keep it so it's not going to fall over, like, because they've got some pretty hard storms. All right, let's finish this puppy off. We're going to put another triangle right here. Triangle. And we're going to put another triangle right here. Triangle. And then we're going to put, this is going to connect down here. And then we're going to make this go all the way to the bottom. We're going to make this all the way to the bottom. I put a lip at the bottom so like the material's laying down. And now we're going to put this is just, there's a long base at the bottom, but this is just the initial base. Bum, ba, da, bum. We'll extend this out so it looks more 3-dimensional. There we go. One thing I found interesting, I think I read somewhere they gave it for the abolishment of slavery. Please tell me if that's correct. And also down here, you can't see it. Her ankle has chains on it, but the chains are broken. So I think it's to represent the slaves being free, but I could be wrong. But that was only the beginning because, so we have toes. Oh, I only made 4 toes. 1, 2, 3. I know there's 5 toes, but there's only 4. But it took a long time for everything to be normal because half the people, okay, this is the interesting part. Only 1% of the United States had slaves, okay? None of my ancestors had slaves. Nobody knows how slaves, but there were slaves out there, usually the plantation owners. They wanted to keep the slaves because the slaves are free, which I do not agree with. But it took a long time for them to get all of their rights, and it makes me sad. I do not agree with it, but it wasn't my decision because I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not that old. There's a gentleman that met me for the first time, a kid, for the first time, and he goes, wow, I thought you were going to be a lot older than you are. Well, yeah, I can see why. I've got very old hands, okay? They're just hard-working hands. It's okay. I just got old grandma hands, which I'm going to be a grandma. Yeah, You didn't know that? Yeah. Guess what? Christmas. I'm going to be grandma. I'm so excited. First time ever. Be a grandma. My name's going to be Mimi. Little Mimi. I'm so excited. But they live far away, so I'm so sad. But I will try to visit often. Okay. So far, so good. We just have to do, that's a little crooked, but you can fix it. We're going to do the hand here. Yeesh. It takes a long time. So we have this piece. We need one more piece here. She got lots of draping clothes. Her clothes are drapey. I love it. Just like draping all over. That is so funny. This is not straight. This is clearly not straight. We're going to fix this. Okay. It's a little better. Something like that. Thank you, pencil. Let's see. All right. So right here, we're going to do, this is that, what is it called? My brain's not working. Looks like, I don't know. It's in its hands. Looks like a clipboard. It's not a clipboard. It has a little piece cut out right here. And we'll go across here. And on it, it says, I think July 17th. It says something July. I would think it might say July 4th. Tell me what does it say on there in the comments if you know. I'm going to erase right here because it's kind of going behind her. And this is going to, I don't think I made that long enough. You know what? We are going to extend this because that's looking a little skimpy McSkimpers. Let's make it a little taller. Ah, that's better, don't you think? And it's going to come in and out. We can make this darker. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side, in and out. Looking good. It's working. And then you can do the writing on there. Now it's fingers. We're going to do a little sausages. One sausage, two sausage, three sausage, and a fourth sausage. Now we got to erase inside this sausage. And we'll just have to go over it again. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then we're going to connect this with a hand that's coming behind. So we're going to kind of erase these sausages, just this end. Make them maybe a little thinner. Yeesh. And then now the drapey clothes behind. Drapey, another drapey. And then in here, we're just making the lines in here. All right. All right. Don't you think that's good? Decent, right? Right. So what I did when I colored the whole thing just with gray. Whole thing, lightly gray, whole thing, except for the light gray. And then I took, did I do this? Yes. I did yellow green. Went over some of all the lines, and then I just did regular green to make it darker in there. And that's what I did to make it look awesome. All right, hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.